spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting our participants in a positive manner. Any profanity, derogatory comments, and intimidating actions directed at student athletes, coaches, officials, or team representatives will not be tolerated, and our grounds will be stands. Now please stand for prayer followed by the national anthem. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. We thank God our Father for blessing these student athletes from Archbishop Carroll and Conwell, Egan, with their gifts and talents. We strive to uphold Christian and gospel values in all that we do. May Almighty God bless our competition, children, coaches, officials, and all here present. We ask all this to press our Lord. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. Now for the national anthem. First, the visit, Conwell. We have number 3, Khalid Carroll. Number 5, Khalid Carroll. Number 14, Nice Scott. Number 23, Khalil Adaranda. And number 33, Jordan Fast. Now starting for Real Carroll Patients. Number 21, Carly Appleton. Number 44, Randy Gray. Number 24, Grace O'Neill. Number 14, Nick Sheridan. And number 22, Taylor Wilson. And officials for today's contest, Amy Luke Shepard, Bob Wilson, and Larry Conwell, and more.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on this fine afternoon. Today's game is Our Lady Patriots versus Conwell Egan. Announcing today is Mary Mady, Emma Talego,
and Billy Angler.
Tommy's like always talking. Yeah, you can hear me now.
We'll see the Carroll girls in this one trying to go to 5-1 in the league. Is right now they're standing at 4-1, whereas Conwell Egan same 4-1 in the league, but 4-3 overall. The last time we saw Carroll at home was 2 weeks ago when they defeated Cardinal O'Hara. Looks like the ref's saying something about shirts underneath of the jersey.
We have Maggie Grant doing the jump. And looks like Carroll's winning it. O'Neal goes up for a layup. There's a foul.
That foul will be on number 23. Hold up. Ayabana Sadada. She had 15 points and 10 steals in Egan's last game in which they won.
With a
Carroll coming out with that press. We see many
number
times from
33,
the girls.
McFadden goes in. Miss. And that's Megan Sheridan going down the court. Pass to Grace O'Neal, goes up for the layup. Not successful.
O'Neal is Carroll's leading scorer, trying to get on the board early in this one.
Number 3, Ken McKell, goes up for a layup, unsuccessful.
Lola with it.
Carroll playing some lockdown defense.
And the painted spell. Back out to Kinlan.
And shot in by, looks like Ayabana Sada. O'Neal to Grant to Wilson. Oh, we're back in it. Grant up for a layup. Unsuccessful.
That was a great pass by Wilson.
Pass to Spell.
Great trap by Carroll, who's looking to force a turnover. But it went out of bounds, I believe, off of O'Neal.
And that was McFadden. Grace O'Neal carrying it down the court. Gives it to Megan Sheridan. And in by Sheridan.
You see the excitement of both benches after their team scores. Both teams wanting to pick up the win in this one.
And we have a charge on Spell. Carroll will be taking it the opposite direction.
Great defense by Carly Doherty. As that foul was on Sanaya Spell. That'll be her first.
O'Neal to Grant. Grant to Wilson. Fake by Wilson. Shot. And that is no good.
Can Michael with it. To Lola.
And we have to Spell. And a steal by Carly Doherty. Bring it down the court will be O'Neal. O'Neal to Wilson. Wilson with a layup. Steal by Meg Sheridan. And she hits it out. That will be Conwell Egan's ball.
Carroll's defense showing the same hustle we saw from the boys' defense yesterday. Or sorry, I should say Wednesday. The boys' game was canceled yesterday due to the snow.
The focus.
Can Michael has had the ball a lot in this one. No points for her yet.
Oh. And we have Spell. trying to take it in. Spell to Ayabanasada.
That ball went off of Grace O'Neal. It'll be Egan ball. Cam Michael to Spell in the corner. Back out to Cam Michael.
And a shot by McFadden. And that is no good. Sheridan takes it in. O'Neal. Wilson with a 3. And that is no good.
Can't leave Brooke Wilson open for 3 all the time. She can hit threes.
And subbing in, we have Brooke Wilson and is that Schumacher?
That last foul was on Taylor Wilson. That was her first. They called it on the ground, so there was no shot.
Brooke Wilson is actually the first freshman to step on the court for Carroll's team today.
O'Neal, great steal there, just stepped out of bounds. Cam Michael with it again. To Lola. Egan trying to call play. It's Cam Michael with it again.
McFadden goes in, and a steal by Brooke Wilson.
Wilson driving
Goes
in.
up, and that is a charge. Charge on number 5, Brooke Wilson.
You just hear the gym erupt after Lola took that charge. Egan loving the effort.
And that's McFadden going down the court. And unsuccessful, Brooke Wilson. Another foul.
Brooke Wilson just came in the game, and that's already her second foul. Free throw, good by McFadden. That'll give her the 3 points for the game. And that's cool.
We have O'Neal taking it up the court. To Sheridan, to Grant, to Doherty, then to O'Neal. Schumacher looking to take it in, pass to Grant, and that's successful.
Great movement by Carroll. They wanted to find an open shot, and they got it to Grant.
And Carroll's full court pressing on the ball.
Spell, no good. Gets it again, makes the bucket. Sanaya Spell, her first 2 points of the game. And Egan leads at 6-4. Great effort by Schumacher getting the miss. Great find. Grant, no good. Gets her own miss. Sheridan, great pump fake, drives in, no good. Carroll had some great looks, just couldn't
And
cash
that is
in.
an overthrow by Conwell Egan.
The first sub of the game for Egan, it'll be Gin Brennan, number 0 for Egan. Looks like she checked in for Katie Brennan. Wilson,
And
he
up.
checked back in.
Oh. And that is no good by Taylor Wilson. Foul on the floor. Looks on to be on number 3 for Carroll's team.
That's Cortland Schumacher. That'll be her first.
And that's the 4th foul for our Lady Patriots in the first quarter.
McFadden loses it. Tip by Grace. Great effort by Grace.
And knockout by Ken McKell. And hit with Grace. And that is unsuccessful.
Great effort by Schumacher. She keeps getting rebounds. That's her
To
second.
Doherty.
game
Doherty
already.
goes in. And that layup is unsuccessful, but she will be going to the line.
Great drive by Doherty. She goes to the line looking to tie the game up with these 2 free throws. Just a bit short on the first. It'll be interesting to see what Egan does on offense here with 9 seconds left. As Doherty makes the second. That's her first point. Carroll with
Looks like
it.
a steal.
3 seconds to
Hit
go.
from
O'Neal.
Grace. And that is successful.
Great effort by Carroll to steal the ball and get the last second shot to give them the lead.
7-6. Carroll's in the lead by just a slight.
And we're back here, start of the second quarter. The leading scorers for Carroll, Meg Sheridan has 2, Grant has 2, O'Neal has 2, Doherty has 1. And Brooke McFadden for Egan has 4 of their 6 points. Sanaya Spell has the other 2. Both teams playing excellent defense in this one. Open pass, great pass by McFadden into Jim Brianna.
O'Neal will be taking it down the court.
McFadden makes the 3. Give her 7.
Meg Sheridan takes it in. Hit to Schumacher. Hit to Grace.
It's Wilson. Tip. Schumacher saves it. Wilson
Over
cross-court
and
pass.
she's gonna go in for her layup. And it is no good.
Meg
Going
Sheridan,
down the
great
court is
job.
Ken McKell.
Lola, no good with the layup. O'Neal with it. Egan has kept O'Neal in check here through the first quarter. Schumacher, great inside pass by Wilson. Schumacher just can't finish. And it goes off of Brennan, so it'll be Carroll ball.
Oh, and that is overthrown by Taylor Wilson.
After that, Maggie Grant checks in for Taylor Wilson. Grant's got 2 so far in this game.
And that is Ayabanasada in for a layup, and that is no good. O'Neal brings it down the court.
O'Neal.
Handing it back to Schumacher.
Sheridan looked to be open in the paint. O'Neal bounced it out. Didn't like the look. Schumacher bobbles it. Drives it back.
Into Bruce O'Neal. Hit it to Doherty. Doherty fakes to Schumacher. Again goes in. Pass outside to Doherty. Pass inside to Meg Sheridan. And that is a steal for Conwell Egan.
Conwell Egan, they are loud and they are proud of their defense as their bench is ecstatic with the way they're playing.
A foul on, looks to be Meg Sheridan, will put McFadden on the line.
That foul actually will be on Schumacher. That's her second. McFadden made 2 free throws earlier in the game. She already has 7 points. Make that 8.
And she misses. Rebound by Carly Dock. Heading down the court, Grace O'Neal. Into Meg Sheridan. Over to Doherty. And that is out of bounds on Cortland Schumacher.
Keep in mind with little fans, Carroll not used to having this loud of a crowd, even though it's just Conwell Egan's bench who's making all the noise. But they are excited with the play they're doing in this first half.
Timeout on Conwell Egan.
Good timeout there. Looked like Brennan was going to get trapped in the corner. Wanted to reset the offense. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Friday's boys game was canceled, so they will be playing tomorrow, 1:30, here. And before that, we'll have a 12 o'clock game. It'll be the freshmen. Don't know who their opponent is yet. So, kind of a double-header action. And we're back.
And that is McFadden with the ball. Over to Michael.
Can Michael with it. Still scoreless in this one, looking for her first points.
She seems to be the ball handler of Conwell Egan. And that's Spell. Spell passes it out to Sabata.
Lola loses
And over
it.
back to Spell, which is a fight on the ground for it.
Carroll was trying to force a jump ball. Lola with it, drives in. No good on that layup.
That is no good.
She's really struggled today from the field, Lola, after having 15 in her last game. 15 points, I should say.
That's Brooke Wilson, and a foul on her. She'll be at the line for 2.
That foul was on Cam Michael. That's her first.
And first one's good. So is the second one. Over to McFadden. McFadden for the 3, and she is unsuccessful. Rebounded by Brooke Wilson, taking it up the court. Over to Schumacher. Meg Sheridan with the ball. Wilson to O'Neal.
O'Neal trying to reset the offense here.
Look for a 3, and that's a 3, O'Neal.
Wilson gets the rebound.
Over to Grant. Grant looks for it. Another reset of the offense. Over to Grant. To Sheridan. Back over to Wilson. Wilson with a pump fake and goes in, unsuccessful. Shot by Meg Sheridan, 3. No good.
Great hustle by Schumacher, almost got the rebound there. Fought for it.
Wilson down the court. Over to Schumacher. Over to O'Neal. O'Neal goes in. Shot's no good. And that is Ayabana Sada going down the court.
O'Neal, so dangerous. She had 32 a couple games ago for Carroll, but only 2 here today. As McFadden
And that's a 3 for McFadden.
McFadden now has 16 in the game. She's the leading scorer for both Egan and in the game total.
3, Grant, that's no good. Brennan will get the rebound. Down for Ayabana Sada.
Conwell Egan's bench is.
And that is a layup for Ayabana Sada. Looks like Conwell Egan built up their momentum.
Egan's bench just making it feel like a home game in here for them. It is so loud in this gym. Hasn't been that way this whole year without fans.
And that's a foul for Meg Sheridan. She'll be at the line. Oh, no, just kidding. Not at the line.
That foul on the floor. And it was committed by June Brennan. That's her first. Great job by O'Neal as she gets fouled. O'Neal will go to the line. She makes the first. She missed 2 free throws earlier in the game.
And Ayabana Sada looks like she's going to be subbed out.
And in for Ayabana Soda is Katie Brennan. She has no points in this one.
Oh,
Great.
steal from Sheridan. And a foul on Brooke Wilson.
Just a bit of miscommunication. Spell thought that Brennan was going to stay still, but Brennan went to cut. And the throw went right to Meg Sheridan. That foul was on Brennan. That's her second, as Doherty makes the first. Sorry, Brooke Wilson makes the first. And that one will give her 2 points for the game as Carroll, after being down as much as 6, has cut it within 2 with 1.5 minutes remaining till half. The leading scorer for Carroll is Grace O'Neill. For Egan, it's McFadden who has those 16 points.
What?
And we're back out of the timeout. It'll be Egan to inbound.
And that's Brennan with the ball going down the court. Over to Kanemakel. And steal. Grace O'Neill goes up with it, and she's unsuccessful. Looks like it's out on Brooke Wilson. And Carroll is doing a full court press. Eager to get a couple steals. Good defensive hustle by Cortland Schumacher, but she's unsuccessful.
Lola checks back in for Egan as Sanaya Spell will check out for the first time. Great
Steal
job
by
by Grace.
O'Neill.
O'Neill, great defense, leading to the steal.
And Wilson's on the line again. She has been 4 for 4 in her foul shots today. Let's see what she does right here.
That foul was on Katie Brennan. And that foul also puts Egan in the bonus, so it'll be a 1-on-1 opportunity.
Oh, that's good stuff there. And Brooke Wilson will be 6 for 6 with her foul shots on the line. Carroll playing really good defense. But a steal again. Up for Maggie Grant, and that's another successful. Will take Carroll to the lead in the game.
Egan.
Full court press is really benefiting Carroll. Again, another steal. And that's in for Maggie Grant again.
She now has 6. O'Neill with the assist. Trap in the corner.
And
Carroll throwing trap. And that'll force yet another timeout by Egan. Obviously don't want to use one here. I think that's Egan's 3rd foul they've used.
Another steal by Sheridan. Look to a 3, and that is a 2 for Maggie Grant. Conwell Egan really having trouble getting it up the court. And another steal. Schumacher. Brooke Wilson going down the court, passed over O'Neal. Into Schumacher again. Back over to O'Neal. The ball movement by Carroll.
Brilliant ball movement. Another bucket. Brilliant hustle. 4 seconds left. Egan trying to put up a shot. Stolen again.
And now we have an interview with assistant coach Aaron Shields. In just a little bit.
Thank you for joining us, Assistant Coach Shields, and congrats on a great season so far. Do you feel that your team is playing? How do you feel that your team is playing today?
I think we didn't come out ready to play, and Conwell Egan did a great job in the first quarter. But the second quarter, we really picked it up. We need to focus on the small things like making layups and playing discipline defensively.
Do you feel as if any players have stepped up today?
Yeah, just in those last few minutes, I would say Maggie Grant, I think, went on an 8-0 run, maybe by herself. Megan and Cortland have done a great job defensively as well.
Did Egan present any surprises to you?
No, I think we were expecting for them to be a really good team, and that's exactly what they showed. They came with a lot of energy, and their bench has a lot of energy, and we need to make sure we stay focused on the right things.
What if any adjustments will you make for the second half?
I think that hopefully we come ready to make some layups, and I think we were not balanced defensively, and I think we got a little undisciplined in our press. So hopefully those adjustments will be made in the beginning of the third quarter, not late in the second.
Thank you for joining us, Coach Shields, and good luck in the rest of your way.
Thanks so much. Thanks.
And now I'm pleased to be joined by Mr. Ron Cummings, who is a legendary teacher, coach, and assistant athletic director here at Carroll. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Cummings. How long have you been at Carroll, and what roles do you have at our school?
Thank you for having me, Billy. I've been at Carroll. This is my 15th year teaching, and I am a chemistry and engineering teacher here at Carroll, and I'm also assistant athletic director. I coach the Ultimate Frisbee team, and this year I'm helping out moderate student council.
What do you like most about teaching, and what do you think is the biggest challenge about teaching, especially in a year like this?
I like being able to give my experiences as a chemist for 21 years out in the real world to the students and let them know that, what is expected to have them outside of the high school experience. And I just like to teach them that learning is important no matter what subject it is every day. And the hardest thing is just, getting them to be engaged. It's hard to do, I understand, when they're at home.
So you're the head coach and the founder of the Ultimate Frisbee team at Carroll. Tell us how you started the program and a bit about the Frisbee program.
So I won't take credit for the founder. In 2009, 2010, about 10 seniors came up to me and knew that I could play Frisbee, and they asked me to start a team here at Carroll. But they were the actual ones that got it started. I agreed to it, and I also agreed that first year that if we were able to go to the state playoffs that I would take them, thinking that we probably didn't have a chance. And lo and behold, we did make it that year. And I like coaching Ultimate Frisbee because the players are their own referees. We don't have referees. They referee themselves. And over the last 11 years, we have been to the state playoffs 4 times, and our best finish was 5th.
You mentioned what you like most about teaching, but what is your overall favorite part of Carroll, and what makes Carroll so special to you?
One of my favorite things to do at Carroll is the senior Kairos retreats. I've been on many of them, and we as teacher leaders get to share our faith with our students in a way that they don't see in class at all times, and we get to show them how our faith can be lived every day. And Carroll is just a family, whether it's all the teachers that I know, the students. 4 years, after a student graduates, when they email you or text you back and ask how things are going, you can't have, anything better than that.
I would like to thank Mr. Cummings for joining us and all that he does for our school, and we will see you for the start of the second half.
Thank you, Billy.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's about to be the second half with Carroll 23 and Conwell Egan at 15.
Carroll's gotten big contributions from Maggie Grant today. She has 9. Brooke Wilson has 4. Meg Sheridan has 2. Carly Doherty has 3. And Grace O'Neill has 4. And for Egan, it's been all Brooke McFadden, and she has 11. With Lola having 2 and Sanaya Spell having 2 as well.
I'm hoping to see a lot from Carroll this second half. At halftime, their assistant coach said that they're looking to pick it up.
Sheridan with the bucket. She now has 4.
And that will be out on Grant.
That's another thing we saw in that first half. Hustle and defense, and especially in the last 2 minutes of that half, a ton of, well, steals, as we see Carly Doherty and now Maggie Grant both tip the ball.
Taylor Wilson rushing down the court, over to Sheridan. And she's passing it out to O'Neill. O'Neill up for it, and that's a swish.
Grace O'Neill, that might only be 6 points for her now, but you can't leave her open. She can make shots.
Over to Spell. And Spell goes up, unsuccessful.
Ayabana Sada tried to knock it off Grant's legs, was unable to, and it'll be Carroll basketball. Egan's bench trying to cheer their girls back into this one. They were so hyped in the first half, and they're trying to be here. Great job by Wilson. No good. It's Cam Michael. She has 0.
Into Brennan. Up for a 3, and that is no good. Rebound by Taylor Wilson. And O'Neill's taking it down the court.
McFadden leads with those 11 points. Just looking for 3 more there. No good.
3 by Grant, and that's a swish.
She might be tall, but she can hit threes. Give her 12 as Carroll extends their lead to 15.
3 for Brennan. Unsuccessful.
Abana Soda, she's a great player, but just struggled shooting in this one as she misses that layup.
Doherty to O'Neill.
As Carroll looks to do what we saw a lot of in that first home game against O'Hara. They took a lot of time off the clock when they had a big lead, and they're doing it again in this one. O'Neill, the 3.
And she is good.
There she is, Grace O'Neill. She might have only had 4 in the first half.
Steal by Wilson. Up, and that is her first of the night. McFadden.
Give McFadden 13. And that last bucket by Taylor Wilson was her first 2 points of the game.
That's no good. Meg Sheridan.
Great
down
drive.
The court, Abadasada.
Tipped from behind by Sheridan. It'll remain Egan basketball. If you're Carroll, you love the hustle. We saw it a lot from the boys on Wednesday, and the girls continuing it here, forcing steals, turnovers, poking the ball loose. As Brennan checks back in. She has 2 fouls, but nothing else on the scoreboard. Spell loses it, but they say it goes off of Grant, and it'll remain Conwell basketball. Carroll exploding in this third quarter. 13 points compared to just Egan's 2. Vanasada Only 2 in this one.
Spell over to Abadasada.
Great inside look for Spell. As Lola will go to line here.
No, put her on the line.
That last foul was on Maggie Grant. That's her first. Bonasota makes the first one. Misses the second.
Oh,
And here's O'Neal to Sheridan.
Sheridan over to Doherty. Doherty to Wilson. To Grant. O'Neal for a 3. And that is no good. Rebound by Grant. Looks to be a jump ball. Going Conwell Egan's way.
Great hustle by McFadden, forcing the jump ball, which goes Egan's way. They need as much possessions as they need after losing a lot of possessions with the turnovers at the end of the first half. And they call Abanasada for the travel after a great press play by Cam Michael. Grant to O'Neal.
Over to Sheridan. Over to Wilson. Wilson for a 3, and that is no good. McFadden with the rebound. Blocked by O'Neal. Pass to Doherty. Doherty to Grant. Grant looks for it.
O'Neal, great save. Almost went out of bounds off of Grant.
Up for Wilson. No good.
Maggie Grant gets the rebound,
Grant
kicks
to
it out.
Wilson. To Sheridan. To Grant. Over for a 3, and that is in.
Maggie Grant, 6 points in this quarter already. That gives her a total of 15.
Great defense by Carroll.
That defense, the press has worked so well for Carroll this year. Both the girls and even the boys. We've seen them go to it recently.
Out for Cannon Michael. And she's on the line for the first time tonight. This afternoon.
That foul on Taylor Wilson. Her second. Looks like Cam Michael will go to line. And she gets her first points of the game. Substitutions for both teams.
Number 13, Candy for Conwell Egan. And Schumacher and Brooke Wilson are in for Carroll.
Number 13, that is Emma Candy. Cam Michael, no good on the second.
Wilson down the court. To O'Neal. Carroll slowing down their offense.
Carroll up by 19. Great drive by Brooke Wilson, no good.
Brennan down the court. Over to Abadasada for 3. Over to Wilson.
Great pass.
Wilson will go up, and that will be a charge on Taylor Wilson. We got sisters on the court right now.
Taylor Wilson, that'll be her third foul off that charge. Surprising move as McFadden will go take a rest. She leads Egan with 13 points as Brennan will check in. Egan had problems breaking the press in the first half. They had a lot of turnovers off of it. Doing a much better job here, breaking it at least.
Looks like Brennan with a either trip.
No. Taylor Wilson actually pushed her out of bounds, so that'll be a foul on Wilson. That'll be Wilson's fourth, and Carroll will call the timeout.
Can you hear us? You can. Carroll's up by 19.
Third quarter. Egan on the inbounds. O'Neal, great steal.
Up for Brooke Wilson, and that's a layup.
Give Wilson 6.
Carroll's press is
O'Neal, great hustle in that inbounds play. He might have
over to
missed it.
McFadden.
He might have missed it, but Candy screened O'Neal. They threw the inbounds to Candy, and O'Neal was able to tip it away. And here is O'Neal, bringing it down. Carroll with this 21-point lead, trying to just hold on to it. As that steals by Katie Brennan. It'll be
McFadden
Jim
up with
Brennan.
it, and that is no good.
Great rebound by Emma Candy. Just coming in this game, even though her
Rebound.
team's down by 21. Still showing effort here.
And a block on Brennan. Look, it's going to be Carroll ball on the floor.
That foul is on Brennan, but it's actually Jen Brennan, as Katie Brennan is also on the floor. Makes it confusing. So for Jen, that's her third foul. And Wilson makes the first. Brooke Wilson has 7 in this one. But Carroll's the leading scorer with 15. Maggie Grant. Sheridan has 4. As we see Wilson make another.
Wilson is 8 for 8 on the line.
She's actually 6 for 6 from the line. Great press break there from Jen Brennan. To Candy in the middle. Layup scored. Emma Candy showing effort. Even though her team, like I said, down 21. And Carroll calls timeout. That'll be their third timeout of the game.
Sheridan's taking down the ball. Looks to be the
Schumacher checked back in. It's O'Neal.
Grace fake pass to Sheridan and up for a layup. And that's the end of the third.
And we're back, start of the fourth quarter. And we're back, start of the fourth quarter. O'Neal with it. Neither team making switches. O'Neal makes no good on the layup. She's got 11. She had a slow start to the game, but had 7 in the third quarter.
McFadden with the ball. Over to Kenny Michael.
Actually, that was a change. McFadden came in, and Spell is on the bench now, resting.
Oh.
And it'll be Carroll basketball. Last touch by Katie Brennan. With this 23-point lead, probably you'll see both teams go to their bench. I should say their deep bench, as both teams have made a couple substitutions. Great inside pass by Grant.
And that's
Wilson
up
finishes
for
it.
Wilson.
Wilson put her in double figures with 10. Great cross-court pass. McFadden gets to it, shoots a 3. No good.
No good. Rebound by Brooke Wilson, down the court by Maggie Grant.
One thing the girls do so well in this fourth quarter, we saw it in that O'Hara game, they waste a ton of time by passing the ball.
Maggie Grant goes in. Unsuccessful.
McFadden. It's Cam Michael. Drives in. Nice pass. No good for Katie Brennan though. And it'll retain for Egan.
Substitution. It looks like Taylor Wilson and Carly Dock.
Doherty, she has 3. Taylor Wilson, she has 2. Great inside pass by Cam Michael. But Ibana lost it. To McFadden. Drives in. Nice drive. After McFadden had that 8-point second quarter, only had 2 in the last quarter. Give her 15.
Taylor Wilson for a 3. No good.
Great rebound by Grace O'Neal. Still showing hustle. Great shot.
Oh, and that's good by Maggie Grant.
Grant, 17 points. And even though they're up by 25, Carroll still pressing on, still hustling to the basketball, getting rebounds.
Seems to be tipped by Grace O'Neill. Continue to be Conwell Egan's ball. In substitution, Lizzie Hennessy in the game for Brooke Wilson.
First action for her in this one. As Sienna Spell also checked back in. Great layup by Maggie Grant. Great drive. Great layup by Maggie Grant. And still trapping, forcing yet another turnover as it's over and back. Be Carroll basketball. Doherty, Hennessy, inside, great pass by Grant to Wilson. Give Wilson 4. Maggie Grant doing everything in this one, scoring, rebounding, and even beautiful passes. It's O'Neill, out to Hennessy, back out to O'Neill. Doherty wide open.
And that is no good. Chloe Blackley in for Grace O'Neill. First time Grace O'Neill's been out all game.
Chloe Blackley, the freshman point guard. And as we mentioned, probably will see that for both teams. Now with the 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter, bench substitutions. Especially with, as you mentioned, Grace O'Neill hasn't been out this whole game. Get some fresh legs out there and some rest for those starters who've hustled hard today for Carroll. It's Cam Michael.
McFadden with a fake, up. Rebound by Wilson.
Great pump fake by McFadden.
Maggie will be
Just
taking
couldn't
it down the
finish.
court. Hennessy goes up for a shot. Unsuccessful. Wilson goes up. Unsuccessful. Rebound by Katie Michael down the court by Spell.
Great defense by Doherty. Forces the miss. Out to Blackley. She has it. Guarded by Conwell. To Doherty. Inside to Grant. Jumper, no good. Grant on the floor. Jump ball. It'll go Egan's way.
Brooke Wilson subbing in for Carly Dock.
Ivana Soda comes back in for Katie Brennan. Brennan, no points, but you could see the hustle. She has sweated in this one, running up and down the court. It's McFadden.
Katie Michael.
Cam Michael touched the ball up, but only one
McFadden with
block.
a three. Unsuccessful. Rebound by Chloe Blackley. Over to Taylor Wilson. In to Maggie Grant. And that is some great ball movement, ladies.
Great pass by Taylor Wilson, as you saw. Just the bench. Chloe Blackley and Lizzie Hennessy, who hasn't played in this game, showing how fresh her legs are with the hustle.
Bell for 2. Timeout for Carroll. Looks like they're going to put 2 subs in, Michaela Henry and Brooke Hippert.
Carroll done a great job in this game, looking to finish it out with their bench. And their starters deserve the rest, as they've played great in this one. Egan looks to remain with their starters. It's Blackley with it. To Brooke Wilson. To Blackley for three. No good. Rebound. Looks to be Wilson.
Hennessy up, and that's 2 for Hennessy.
Hennessy, her first points of the game. And it's a full bench for Carroll. Michaela Henry, number 12. Brooke Wilson, number 5. Chloe Blackley, number 2. Brooke Hippert, number 32. And number 33, Lizzie Hennessy.
In for Brennan, over to Candy Michael, over to McFadden. In. And it'll stay here on Conwell Egan.
Went off of one of the Carroll defenders. Not sure who it was, as they were all around Ibasoda, who lost it.
Spell goes up, and that's unsuccessful.
Great defense by Hippert, forcing the miss.
Luckily down the court. Looks to be a pass to Henry. Over to Wilson. Over to Hennessy, 3. No good. Spell taking the ball down the court.
As this win today will put Carroll 5-1 in the PCL Catholic League. And Connor Egan, they will fall to 4-4 overall and 4-2 in in-league play. Both teams, as Egan here looks like they're gonna dribble out some clock. Spells though with the layup.
Again up for 2. 30 seconds left.
Sanaya Spells, 6 points in the game.
Up for Brooke Wilson.
Give Brooke Wilson 4 in the quarter and 12 overall. She is now she has 12. And that'll be it for this one. 5 seconds left, and Chloe Blackley will dribble it out.
We stay tuned for a post-game interview with head coach Renee Shields. Thank you for joining us, Head Coach Shields, and congrats on a great season so far. How do you feel your team played today?
I thought our team looked a little rusty, I know, but both teams were rusty. 2 days off, but getting back into the groove is really good for both teams. So I was glad they got it there, showed a lot of energy.
What players have stepped up today?
I thought Cortland stepped up really well. I thought Megan Sheridan also stepped up well. And then our other players, Maggie, Grace, Taylor, Brooke, all stepped up eventually. So it was a good effort by all.
You had a slow start in the beginning. What do you think? What changes do you think you guys made to win this great?
I think our energy picks us up offensively and defensively, and I don't think we started out with a great energy level. But I think once the energy level came up, I think they played very well.
Your team is off to a great start this season. What are your expectations moving forward?
Well, moving forward, obviously we have some big games ahead of us, West Catholic, then we have O'Hara, Wood, West. So we really have a challenge ahead of us, and getting games like this really helps us improve every game.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations on your win.
For our executive producer, Devin Gallagher, and behind the camera, Audrey Becker, and for graphics, Andrew Lynch. I'm Billy Englert, I was alongside Mary Mady and Emma Tilango, signing off. And we will see you tomorrow, and roll Pats.